Hi, I'm Jordan Sandrini, and I chose to do my research on a school psychology graduate program. I originally went to school, and the college that I went to, it didn't have an education program. I originally wanted to be an elementary school teacher, so the next best thing I could think of would be a psychology degree so that I could be a counselor or a school psychologist with and still work within the school. That has been my dream for a long time, but since it didn't have the education program, I went the next best route. A school psychologist's main goals are to create a safe and efficient learning environment. Along with creating a safe and efficient learning environment, they want students to have the best learning experience. They want to give students every opportunity possible to make sure the student will perform at their highest potential. School psychologists also have a goal of showing students all their options and give them guidance on how to go about moving to the next step in their education, and if they want to do something further after high school, they will be able to give them guidance on different colleges, trade schools, or anything they're interested in order to get them to the next step or even thinking about going to the next step of their educational career. Some of the duties of a school psychologist are ones such as assessing the students in the school where they work. They assess the student's emotional state, or if they're struggling with emotional problems, maybe depression or things in that nature. They take into account the student's mental state. The school psychologist assesses any learning disabilities that a student may have and help them cope with it and learn ways to manage it. Some things such as ADHD or testing anxiety. Some of the solutions for that could be to place them in a separate room and give them a longer amount of time to finish their test. So they assess social problems such as fitting in with peers or getting along with teachers. They take into account troubled students who really don't know how to get along with people. They assess home life problems such as abuse or other neglect issues. Bullying has been a problem for a while in almost every school in the United States. The school psychologists are really at the root of creating programs to prevent bullying. They want to prevent bullying, as I stated before, to create a safe and effective learning environment for the students. If the student is getting bullied, they might want to just stop going to school altogether and to avoid being bullied, which would hinder the student's learning ability, and they wouldn't learn as much because they wouldn't go to school. The program in particular that I chose is the Central Washington University School Psychology Program. For this program, you get your education specialist degree, which is between a master's and a doctoral degree. A master's is right around 2 years of college, more after your bachelor's degree, and a doctoral degree is around 4 years of work after your bachelor's degree. So the education specialist degree is 3 years. That's why it's in between the master's and doctoral degree. The Central Washington University is also approved by the National Association of School Psychologists, and anybody graduating from there is eligible for the Nationally Certified School Psychologist credential. The curriculum of the school psychology program is 2 years of coursework within the classroom, and then 1,200 hours of a full internship where you are actually in the school learning real life scenarios of what the job actually entails. People can read a job description and think they are qualified, but it takes real life experience to actually know if you can handle it or not. Having service learning and practicum experiences often help with the experience aspect of becoming a school psychologist, because you are getting analyzed and feedback from your peers and professionals within the area of school psychology. Why did I choose the CWU school psychology program? I have previously attended Central Washington University, and I really enjoyed it because it was a small campus and I was able to get one-on-one interaction with the professors. I feel like the program is well fit for me and would prepare me for becoming a school psychologist and would enhance my learning ability. I will also obtain the education specialist degree that I need in order to go on. I have been looking at jobs for with just a bachelor's degree in psychology, and you have to have at least like 2 to 5 years of experience in order to get a job with just a bachelor's degree. So I figure if I go to graduate school, this would account for the experience that is required to obtain a job within the psychology field. I have the application here, which I had started to fill out. I was going to do it online, but I created my account and then I printed it off, and you can send in, you can either do it online or print it off and send it into the CWU campus. And this is the code for the program. The rest is my information. And it goes on, there's a couple pages. And then towards the end, there's a checklist right here. So these are the things you need in order to actually be applied to the program. So the first one is a $50 non-refundable application fee. Then a statement of educational and professional objectives, which it's kind of like, it's not an essay, but it's less than 500 words that you have to write. There's 3 letters of recommendations, which you get from your professors or previous employees. Official transcripts from all college and universities you've ever attended. I've attended 2 other colleges other than Central Washington, so I would include those. And then that's basically it for the application. And that's why I chose the Central Washington University one.